Our big story today, Taiwan's foreign minister has now accused China of trying to turn the democratic country into another Hong Kong. His statements came during U.S. Health Secretary Alex Azar's high-profile visit to the island nation. Joseph Fu said that Taiwan lives under the constant threat of having its freedoms taken away.
Our life has become increasingly difficult as China continues to pressure Taiwan into accepting its political conditions that will turn Taiwan into the next Hong Kong. However, we are fortunate to have good friends like the U.S. and its enthusiastic members, like Secretary Azar, who was always there supporting each and every fight of Taiwan for international space.
In the past few months, there has been increased crackdown in Hong Kong. The crackdown on dissent in the financial hub has gathered pace since the passing of controversial national security law. The security clampdown has caused alarm in Taiwan. China claims the self-ruled island as its own territory and has vowed to seize it by force if necessary. On Monday, Chinese fighter jets were seen briefly crossing the median line of the sensitive Taiwan Strait on the first day of Alex Azar's high-profile visit. Azar is one of the senior cabinet members to visit Taiwan since 1979. The U.S. Health Secretary's visit to Taiwan comes at a time when U.S.-China relations remain at a historic low. Now, for more on this, we are being joined by Ryan Kilpatrick, who is a journalist and special correspondent for the LA Times and Washington Post. He is joining us from Hong Kong. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. Could you, for our viewers, explain what has triggered such statements and what this could mean for Taiwan going forward?
Well, Joseph Wu's statements reflect a long-held belief in Taiwan that China's promises cannot be trusted. When Hong Kong was first established as a special administrative region in 1997, after the handover to China, it was considered at the time an example for Taiwan to follow, to be reincorporated into the so-called motherland. But since then, Hong Kong has gone from being a shining example to follow to more of a cautionary tale to be avoided at all costs. They look over to see what's happening in Hong Kong, especially after the introduction of the national security law, the chilling, dramatic effect that has had. And there's a widespread consensus that they don't want this. And this was reflected in the landslide victory for President Tsai Ing-wen earlier this year, in which Hong Kong was a major factor in that election.
Ryan, thank you so much for joining us for all the latest on that. We will definitely get you more as and when we have more details on this.